if you can't imagine mornings without coffee, you have Kaldi, the Ethiopian goat herder, to thank. According to legend, he observed his flock was particularly perky after grazing on a shrub covered in red cherries. Tall tale? Maybe. However, it does seem coffee originated in Ethiopia. Arab traders then brought it to Mocha in Yemen, where it was sold as medicine. They tried to keep a monopoly on the magic brew by not exporting live seeds, but the Dutch eventually foiled that plan in the 17th century, when they cultivated coffee from smuggled seeds, allowing coffee culture to go global. Wherever there was coffee, there were soon coffee houses that were not too different from Dôme cafes today. While coffee is now grown all around the world, it is usually within 1,600 kilometres of the equator, the coffee belt. Like wine, each region has its own distinct flavour and characteristics. There are two varieties of coffee, Arabica and Robusta. We use the most prized of the two, Arabica. Because the Arabica bean only grows at high altitudes, they mature slowly and develop more intense flavours. In comparison, the Robusta, as its name suggests, is robust and able to be grown more widely in lower altitudes, resulting in a much milder flavour. Ripe coffee cherries are picked by hand, with each shrub producing a mere 500 grams of beans every year. An elephant cherry yields 2 beans, a pea cherry just 1. Once extracted, the beans are dried and then sorted into grades. It's easy to spot has-beens. Mottling means they weren't dried properly. Faded edges indicate damage from humidity. All our beans are bag checked with a moisture meter before roasting, and if a batch is just 0.1% out, it doesn't make the cut. The beans are then blended before roasting, so they can be packed sooner, sealing in the freshness. Roasting takes 15 to 18 minutes. A colour spectrometer is used to ensure they reach the exact shade of chestnut brown. Relying on naked eye can toast the roast. The beans are then rapidly cooled and packed. Roasted coffee has 4 enemies: moisture, oxygen, light and heat. Your best bet for great tasting beans is storing yours in an opaque, airtight container in the pantry, not in the fridge. If possible, you should grind your beans just before brewing, matching the grind to your brewing method. Make sure you tamp your coffee with a flat, even pressure. For more tips on making the perfect coffee at home, see our Journey of the Bean booklet, available online or in cafe. And now, it's time for this epic journey to come to a satisfying end.